On this week's slate, conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. And the offense coming off just a brutal performance. Kirk, the pass protection broke down. Quarterback forced it, tried to make plays, made mistakes instead. It was a nightmare. Can they turn that around this game?
Yeah, just a disaster. And talking to the offensive coordinator, he took a lot of the blame. Just, I don't know if the scheme was the right fit last week, but I think they're excited. It's a new opportunity. They turn the page. And I think this offense, it's very, very important that they get off to a good start, be consistent, and get that confidence back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense gets their first crack now. Now they feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and this is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job of getting him the football, really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away, but this tight end showed the nation how good he is. Cannot wait to see if he can do that again today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaking tackles and going. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. down in the quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And they'll get him down that time.
Well, they try to pound it in. They come up short. And now it's decision time for this offense on the road. Fourth down, critical moment. What will the play call?
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the grab. It's Berger. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Bringing pressure. He'll throw it now. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's got it with room to run. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Encroachment defense. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First down here for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Can he get there on the ground? He bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got his man wide open. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A play action looking to throw. But it's caught off the deflection. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot to the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. They get the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Keeping it on the ground here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Receiver in motion now. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Now the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff running right. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 28, Texas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off. Texas.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? A pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Direct snap. Breaks into open space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Texas. Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Berger. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Berger. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Gets the first and still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Longhorns pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Berger. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. 2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. Longhorns will have to kick this away. Already punted 5 times now today. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Breaks free. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he threw it. And is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. A short completion of the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. It's complete. Finding space at the 20. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out. After halftime.
Yeah, the extra point. The trail now 35-13. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. Comes up with the catch. Enough for a first down at the 37. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. This time it's complete. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Hold.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and to get a little bit closer to the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of his defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
The Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's what they'll start the... Rebels offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense really clicking here.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Rebels. Strong game by this quarterback.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ole Miss 42, Texas 13.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, And they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. And the runner takes off to his right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Here's a target, and it's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On first down, it's play action. On the run here. Lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll be brought down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. A good job up front and a nice run.
There's the handoff. Get some space around the 30. You make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a receiver. It's caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And the Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Slides to avoid the big hit. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage down. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
False start of offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Tried to press the ball deep, but complete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Caught quickly. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. They're going to run it here. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Automatic in the PAT. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Handoff here in the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. The offense looking for points here to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. The attempt from 47 yards. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a huge deficit. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright. Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Snags a quick throw. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Rebels will look to convert here on 4th down. As a design quarterback keeper. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
And the Rebels begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. It puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. See what the call is on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. Tackle made. The ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. 1st and 10 now for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's an RPO. Quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The Rebels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
70, Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They get into the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
He'll field the punt. And the returner is brought down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Leaning on the run game here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but you got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. Here comes the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere.
Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds in. The 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Caught, completion. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Fielded in the end zone. It's Selvia. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up with his possession. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Grab down the middle. It's Berger. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 000. That's it. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.